Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Kumusta po kayo? Maraming salamat. Mabuti naman. Thank you. Kahapon po medyo very light ang sharing po natin sa gospel. Tawa tayo ng tawa. Ngayon po, please forgive me. Medyo seryoso po ng pondo ng tawa. 3 o'clock this afternoon, 2 friends of mine called me and told me they decided to separate for a while. And I hope I pray this for them. But it seems from one of the parties, it looks like forever. They have 2 kids. They've been together for maybe almost more than 10 years now. And I really don't know what happened. Maybe one of them committed something wrong and the other got truly hurt. Maybe both of them have some shortcomings, I don't know. But if I packed up these things this afternoon, I told them that we have to separate from one and left. I do not intend to tell all my friends. Hindi ko po plano na ikwento ko ang mga kaibigan ko. Gusto ko lang pong baka pwede mo tayong matuto sa karanasan nila. Lalo na po gusto kong tulungan niyo ako ipagkasal sila. At marami sa mga magkasama na katulad po nila. So I do not want to share their life. I just want us all to learn from this experience. Kaya marami po sa ating karanasan natin ito. Pati po yung mga pinag-asawa. Pati ang relasyon natin sa Diyos kung minsan nagtatanong po tayo. Pati sa mga kaibigan natin kung minsan nagtatanong po tayo. Pati po sa ibang grupo natin kung minsan umiiba rin tayo. I just want us to learn and pick up something from their lives. And then look at their experience from the point of view of the gospel today. Kahapon po, nagkaroon ng anak si Zacharias at si Isabel. And then the gospel today, para nakikita ko po, tinataas ni Zacharias ang kagandahan ang kaisa-isang matagal na niyang hinihintay na anak. And then sang this song of praise and thanksgiving to God. I've been reading the gospel back and forth the whole day with the background of my friends who called me this afternoon that they are separating. And I don't know if I could concentrate or if I'm really reading it right. I don't know. But going back and forth through the gospel, through this song of praise and thanksgiving of Zechariah, I noticed 3 things. You could divide it into 3 major parts. The biggest major part is all about God. Blessed be the Lord, the God of Israel. He has done this, He has done that. And then the end is still the tender compassion of our God. Major part of the song of Zechariah is all about God. And then there is a 1 or 2 line about His Son. You, my son, shall be called the prophet of the Most High. And then 3 or 4 lines about the Bayan Israel. What His Son has to do about ang bayan nila Israel. So 3 major parts we could divide the song of Zechariah, praise and thanksgiving. The major part for God, all praising and thanking God and what God has done for them in their lives. And then just 1 line about the Son, you my son shall be called, you my child. And then 3 or 4 lines about their country Israel. You'll be surprised, not a single line, not a single sentence, not a single word about Zechariah. Nothing about Zechariah, who is actually doing the praising and the thanking. So what does this tell us? These 3 major parts of the song of Zechariah and this experience of my friends recently who decided to go in quits in their married life. 3 pong katotohanan ang pumasok sa isipan. Unang-una po, habang tumatanda tayo, ewan ko po if you realize this, hindi na natin pag-aari ang buhay natin. Habang tumatanda tayo, hindi na ating ang buhay natin. You may not realize this, you may not feel it even, but that is the closest to the truth. Habang tumatanda po tayo, hindi na natin kontrol ang buhay natin. Hindi na natin pag-aari ang buhay natin. Siguro po nung maliliit tayo, we own our lives, we control our lives, we decide what course to take, we decide what to do with our lives, we decide where we go, we decide what to work, we decide what we want to do with our lives. And we force others to live according to what we decide. That was when we were young. Nung bata po tayo gano'n, gawin natin ang gusto natin, nagmamatigas tayo sa gusto natin, ginagawa natin, pinipili natin ang gusto natin. That was when we were young. As you get older, accept the truth. Hindi na po natin control ang buhay natin. Hindi na tayo ang may nag-aari ng buhay natin. Kayo kung mag-asawa, hindi na inyo ang buhay niyo. Pag-aari na po ng anak ninyo at pamilya ninyo ang buhay niyo. Ako po bilang pare, hindi na sa akin ang buhay ko. Nasa Diyos na po, bukasyon po ang may hawak na at may kontrol ng buhay ko. And the earlier, the easier we accept that, the more peaceful, the more meaningful our life will become. Si San Pedro po ang umamin. Sabi ni Lord sa kanya, and I'm sure St. Peter realized this. Sabi ni Pedro, when you were young, you go where you want to go, you work what you want to work, you do what you want to do when you are young. But now that you are older, sabi ni Lord sa kanya, somebody will tie your hand and take you where you do not want to go sometimes. The saddest part about my friend is this. They think pag-aari pa nila ang buhay nila. And so they decided to quit. And I could just imagine their two kids who are standing, wondering, thinking, whatever happened to their family. That was the saddest part of it. So habang tumatanda ako tayo, be ready for this. Be ready for this truth. Hindi na natin po control, hindi na natin pag-aari ang buhay natin. It belongs to God. Kaya malaki pong bahagi ng awit ni Zacarias at hindi sa Diyos. Amen? Amen. Kalawa po, isang sentence na or dalawang sentence na hinggil sa anak niya. You, my child, sabi ni Zechariah, you, my child, shall be called the prophet of the Most High. And you will do this for your people. Ano pong katotohanan sinasabi nito? Teach your kids. Teach your kids the way Zechariah was teaching his little child. Kasi sinong pa lang ng anak niya,